With me. Thank you, you guys. It's so good to be back. I'm out of breath, man. Listen, I am actually really excited to talk about the Disney Dreamers Academy. Okay, wait, I see you in your orange. Come on out, that's right, come on over here. Where are you guys? I want you to come over here. Get over here, get a seat. I see all of you guys over here. Listen, I'm about to talk about the Disney Dreamers Academy. That is seriously dope, okay? Disney, over the past 16 years, has touched the lives of more than 1,500 students from around the country. These students get involved in this program, and they're becoming marketers, engineers, journalists, filmmakers, and so much more. Take a look at the real magic.
Asking you to make a choice. Who will you be? I will be great. I will be fearless. I will be a dreamer. I choose to be 100.
Hello, there we go. That's just a small clip. So let me bring out the people who actually make all of these dreams come true. We've got Tracey Powell, who is the executive champion of Disney Dreamers. Come on, Tracey. We also have Princeton Parker, who was a Disney Dreamer back in 2011. And we have Pastor Mike Jr., who is a gospel recording artist and mentor for the program. Come on out, y'all. There we go. Hello, Pastor Mike. Beautiful, thank you. Look at all this black excellence here. Hello, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know I'm a big believer in the community, big believer in giving back. That's one thing my grandmother put into my soul. And so whenever I can find an organization that does this, I want to highlight them and highlight what they're doing. This also is a real core part of Disney and giving back to the community. Tracey, I want you to kick things off. Tell me about this program and my goodness, 16 years of changing lives.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having us. And I will tell you, Walt Disney World is absolutely proud of the fact that we have had 16 years of Disney's Dreamers Academy right at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And this is such a unique program. And I can't even call it a program. It's a life-changing experience for our young. So anyone from the ages of 13 to 19, high school age, is eligible to be able to be part of the Disney Dreamers Academy. And what we really focus on is really giving opportunity for our kids to be able to dream. But not just dream, but dream really big. You know, sometimes you have opportunities and challenges that are out there that you may not think that your dreams are reality, but they really are. So this program, which is a mentorship program, educational program, where you get a chance to really focus on a career. And not only one career, but multiple careers. And be able to put those steps together so that your dreams can be a reality. So like I said, at Walt Disney World, we are extremely proud of this program.
Okay, so let's break this down for people to really understand. So you're trying to tell kids to dream big, but what you're doing is you're bringing in all of these different mentors from all these fields, because I was actually part of Disney Dreamers Academy for the first time this year, and I was just blown away by the production value. I mean, it is serious. You had recording artists like her. You had Halle Bailey. You know, I mean, this was...
Yeah, absolutely. And that's something that I would love to talk about because, okay, who saw Little Mermaid, the live action movie of Little Mermaid? Yeah? You loved it?
Yes.
Well, we had the opportunity to have Halle Bailey as our 2023 Celebrity Ambassador, where she was absolutely phenomenal. She connected with the kids, with the parents. She was everything that we needed her to be for this year at Disney Dreamers Academy.
You know, I gotta get in this brother here because I was just blown away by you. First of all, you were a Disney Dreamer back in 2011. You were just a kid, like, okay, I want to be in this program. I had no idea what I'm doing, but I'm here. But look at you now, because this program highlights what this is all about. You're now an adult and you are now thriving in this Disney company. Talk about your journey.
It has been an incredible journey. I was 16 years old and a senior in high school when my mom, in true black mom fashion, sat me down and said, boy, you ain't getting up from this table until you fill out this application. And I want to say this, that I believe expansion begins with exposure. Before DDA, I discovered my gift at an early age. I started public speaking at 2. I preached my first sermon at 4, and I was licensed as a minister at age 7. And so I grew up in ministry, but it was at Dreamers Academy where I was exposed to a whole new realm of possibilities for what my gift could do outside of the realm of the 4 walls of the church. So I was a dreamer in 2011. Fast forward to today, I've been a cast member here with the Walt Disney Company for 6 years now, currently serving in marketing with Disney Yellow Shoes Creative Group, producing television shows, shout out to Yellow Shoes. And I will say that has happened because of the investment Dreamers Academy made in my life. And I'll say this, it has been such a wonderful journey because DDA changes your life by changing your mind, and I get to give back every year and pour into those lives.
Can we just stop right there? Can we give this gentleman a hand clap?
Yes.
Awesome.
You deserve your flowers because I saw you live. This brother doesn't mess around. You are just so inspirational, and I love when you tell your story. Pastor Mike, I got to get you in here. Now, we didn't talk about this, but you have a beautiful voice, so please, sing a song, sing something for us. Give us a few bars.
One day I asked you to sing on the spot. I remember when he saved my life. Everything before that was just a blur. I was wild, living a foul, and I just wasn't right. So man, I'm excited to be a part of it.
There we go.
I'm excited.
Beautiful. You were a mentor this year. Tell me what that was like for you. What was your experience?
Well, first off, I was just so honored that Disney Dreamers Academy would have me. Being from Birmingham, Alabama, you don't necessarily get a lot of opportunities like that. So for me, I discovered being a mentor is important because if you put a basketball in my hand, it's worth about $10. But if you put it in LeBron James' hands, it's worth $1 million. If you put golf clubs in my hands, it's only worth about 30. If you put it in Tiger Woods' hands, it's worth 30 million. So sometimes the problem isn't the basketball or the golf club, it's whose hands they're in. So Disney Dreamers Academy places our children in the right hands that can mold them, that can help shape them. I went as a mentor and I came home and told my wife, no, we gotta send the boys. Because it's good, I call it the vertical and the horizontal connection. The vertical, it connects them to a higher purpose, but then the horizontal connection, it puts them in the room with people, their same age, their same demographic, and it shows them that it's all right to be different because you cannot make a difference until you're willing to be the essence of who you are, which makes you different.
And also, you guys put in the room all of these kids, but they're like-minded, which is so important that you want to get your kids get away from those who aren't dreaming. Get away from those who are in a bad element. You need to find your creative hub, your village, right?
Yes, absolutely. And the beauty of this program, and we were very intentional about this program, that it is intended for like-minded, but not necessarily having to be from the same place. We value everyone's dream. So you may have students there that have had every single opportunity possible. That's great. We welcome them. But those students that may not have had every single opportunity, but have had to struggle possibly by keeping themselves together, their families together, but they have a dream. We want those students as well. So that's absolutely the beauty. So you don't have to show up with your SATs or your grades or your transcripts. We just need you to show up with your dream.
And the beautiful thing is, in my car battery, guys, you don't hook a positive to a positive. You hook a positive to a negative. So when they come to that Disney Dreamers Academy, if I'm weak in this area, I can connect with somebody who's strong, and all together we make each other better.
There we go. Well, Princeton, I also want you to talk about, this isn't just for the kids, which also makes us different. This is also about the parents. You're giving them food too, right?
Yeah,
food
I'll start
in terms of knowledge
absolutely
and support.
I'll start and then would love to for Tracey to jump in here, I want to highlight that Disney Dreams Academy serves high school students ages 13 to 19. So you may be listening, wondering if your student falls in line. If they're ages 13 to 19, this is the space we're going to be a part of. We understand that it's important to make an investment in the word you mentioned, which is community. That it's not solely about pouring into these dreamers, but pouring into the environments that mold and shape them the most, and that's often who they spend time with the most, their parents and guardians.
Yeah, thanks so much, Princeton, because I like to say it's three things that is really important from a parent standpoint with Disney Dreamers Academy. And that's the head, the heart, and the hands. And I say that because of the fact that as parents, as guardians, as chaperones, you are there to make a difference, to be able to create that opportunity. And we love to foster that from a DDA standpoint. But I will also say that head, that heart, that hand holds for you too as a parent, as a chaperone or a guardian. Your dreams aren't over either. Over the years, we've had the opportunity to have the students, the dreamers do such fantastic things, but we have seen parents realize that I can recreate myself, I can reimagine myself and do the things that I want to do. Start that business, go to school, get that degree I didn't get a chance to get to because of the fact that I was pouring into my children. Dreams are for everyone.
Yes, they are. You know, before we get to a special announcement, which I know you have, let's take a look at a wrap of what you guys actually did. This is special.
Welcome, Disney Dreamers Academy, class of 2023. Each year, the Disney Dreamers have come into Walt Disney World to learn, to be mentored, and to be inspired.
When you are present, when you see yourself as a part of this community, we call that being 100.
My first time being at Disney, so I'm like excited.
There's no age requirement or limit to greatness.
I'm gonna be the magic. I'm gonna be the magic of Disney.
I'm going to be an example for others to show others what they can do at each college.
I know it's gonna be great. It's gonna be magic.
When you see yourself differently, you too will stand in a space bigger and broader than you've ever imagined.
Wonderful. Okay, so for all of these parents who are at home, how do you get involved? And there's something new this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So here today, I mean, we've talked about the dreamers, we've talked about the parents, but I do want to say one additional thing. This does not happen on its own. It takes a village to be able to create this opportunity. And we have hundreds of cast members at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, that they absolutely love this because of the fact that we get to pour into our kids. So shout out to our cast members at Walt Disney World. So, here today, we are happy to announce we will have 2024 Disney Dreamers Academy at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, and the application window opens up tomorrow. So please go to DisneyDreamersAcademy.com so that you can apply. But we have an extra special announcement that Pastor Mike Jr. is going to give.
The extra special announcement is you can begin nominations, if I'm not correct. You can start nominating. So how does that work? Maybe you're a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, a city leader, and you want to impact the next generation. You can also go online and nominate a child to be a part of this incredible event.
So that's something new. So definitely, if you have a niece, a grandson, a granddaughter, someone you know in the community, you can nominate them.
They don't have to waste.
Absolutely. So that's the beautiful thing. There's so many beautiful things about Disney Dreamers Academy. But if you are selected, if you are one of the 100, that is a parent or chaperone, along with the Disney Dreamers Dreamer, they get an opportunity for an all-expense paid trip to Walt Disney World to enjoy the parks, the resort.
It's free! It's free!
Flying there, you don't have to pay for it. Staying there, you don't have to pay for it. Getting food, you don't have to pay for it. You just show up, you learn, you grow, you dream, you expand who you are, right?
Go borrow your niece and just nominate them. now you get to come for free.
There you go. You guys, thank you so much. The Disney Dreamers Academy nomination process opens tomorrow. Get somebody's name submitted. Thank you all.